Hi, everybody. Sorry for the late response. I typically don't sit at my phone all day and night, so I was sleeping while all these comments were happening, and I just wanted to get to responding to all you since I got a lot of comments. Got a lot of comments on here. I got a lot of comments on here about screaming at Walmart. My goodness. So I just wanted to do it justice by replying to each of you personally. And I'm going to start by reading the comments because they're beautiful. So let's start out here. I'm putting this in the category of things that never happened. Okay, thanks, Melinda. But it did happen. And, I sing along and dance to whatever music is playing when I'm shopping. I do that too. That's a choice move. My son has sensory processing disorder. It physically hurts his ears and he has total meltdowns that lead to vomiting and rage crying fits. This is something that would have happened if he had been in that Walmart. I'm really sorry that happens. Yep. I get it. Probably wouldn't have screamed. That's an outside thing, which I would have joined in if it was outside. But inside, probably singing or dancing, I will join in. But I get it. Thanks, Crimson Tilly. My kid with hearing damage would have frozen, covered their ears, and would have been distracted and hard to direct to the store for about 20 minutes, which creates a more distraction for me, neurodivergent and trying to shop. Maybe we could find quiet ways to entertain yourself in public spaces. Good thinking. Quiet ways. Gotta behave when you're in public. So why in the world would you do that? I don't know, Shelby. I don't know why I would do that, but I did. And this is why they have allocated quiet shopping hours in supermarkets for people with sensory issues, because of people doing unhinged shit like this. You're right, Lauren. You're right. As a neurodiverse person, it's a bit unsettling if people start screaming for no reason. It probably is. It probably is, but as a neurodiverse person, I don't notice. In fact, I think it's fun when people do stuff out of the ordinary. I just wanted to say, I understand the impulse. I'm generally a very introverted person, but I do have some random bursts where I feel some pent-up energy and I suddenly want to be goofy and wish others would be goofy along with me. On those days, I say hi to people more. I give compliments where I can, and I spend more time looking at things I like and raise my hands up to touch the rain, and I don't care if I look silly. When I have my kids with me, I feel more comfortable skipping down the sidewalk and doing some twirls. There are ways to let out your feelings without accidentally scaring or upsetting someone. I don't want to be mean, because I do understand the feeling of wanting to be goofy and carefree, and wishing others would join me, but not everyone is going to understand or enjoy it, so there are situations where it's more appropriate to be careful. Surely don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable in public. That would be uncomfortable.
Seriously, Dad?
Yikes! Well, that's one way to scare people. As a side note, it isn't other people's job to save you from boredom, and it shouldn't be done at the expense of others. You have no idea how many people you probably scared. The fact you haven't responded to anyone's comments leads me to believe you're just being a troll anyway. But if not, please be aware lots of people are dealing with internal issues, and this behavior can trigger a trauma response. I don't see where the fun is in that. Oh, and we got some follow-up ones on this one. Also, Walmart in the USA, right? You're lucky you didn't get shot. And then Megan replied, Lisa, I feel like that statement is a little more than unnecessary. And then Lisa replied, Megan, I disagree. And then Shelby said, Megan, I also disagree, especially as someone who lives in the southern United States. Oh, me too, South Carolina. People are unhinged, and you never know what somebody's carrying or what they'll do to someone they perceive as a threat. That's what happens when you watch too much Fox News.
Bam.
And then Felicity said, on a different thread, considering one of the reasons I don't like shopping is the noise, ignoring you would have been the best reaction you could hope for. I assume from her. And then Summers said, I don't know, I panic at loud noises, so I might have panicked if I had experienced that. Glad it made you feel like you were having some fun, though. Julia said, I would have joined you. Way to go, Julia. We would have given each other a high five.
Good job.
Anna said, why, though? I guess you just don't get it. If you don't get it, you don't get it. Sorry, my mustache is getting in my mouth. And then Bray Bray, all of you people would hate being in public with my best friend. She makes random noises at all volumes and amuses my toddler, and not one person has complained. It amuses her, myself, and especially my toddler. She stays happy. Emily. Emily?
That's my name.
What?
I didn't comment.
Oh,
I
no.
swear.
Yep, I like this Bray Bray. And then Erica said, Bray Bray, just because nobody complained doesn't mean nobody was bothered. Random noises are one thing, but screaming in public is another. I'm glad your kid is amused, but your kid isn't the only one in the store. And then Bray Bray said to Erica, it's not echoing in the store, then I'd say, let people live. My kid is happy and not throwing a fit and bonding with her person. The beeping and thousands of other people talking and standing too close are the real problem of being in public. 2 seconds of a scream isn't that big a deal, and shaming someone for screaming is not great. The loudest people in the store are the neurodivergents from a group home that visit my local Walmart. They're there for exposure to hopefully lead normal lives later. Stores are too boring anyway. That's what I say.
Yep.
They're just filled with nothing but a bunch of zombies.
Uh-oh.
Oops, did I say it? I said that out loud. And then Erica said, Bray Bray, I can shame if I want to shame. This person is clearly looking to make a disruption intentionally. Don't want to break the silence in public.
Don't you want to... Don't anybody know what fun is in this world?
Apparently not.
Probably no.
This post makes it very clear that it's done to get a rise and not to be boring. This isn't somebody involuntarily screaming because they can't help it or don't understand something. I don't understand something. I don't understand people in public places. So I just do weird stuff. Yeah, this is all boring. Again, you're looking at this a bit selfishly. Blah, 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 blah. Are the real problems? Oof, bad take. You think that because you don't see a problem with it, then it must be okay? Well, I'm sorry, but you're wrong about this, and clearly almost everyone else here agrees!
Well, that's weird.
And then Bray Bray said to Erica, you're looking at this quite selfishly when you think any stranger in public must cater to your needs. That's not how it works. And really, you don't know if this person needed the stimulation in their situation. Right on, Bray Bray. You also don't know how loud it was, how crowded, or really anything. And everyone on here agrees simply because it doesn't fit with their needs, which again isn't the general public's job to cater to. And then Erica said, Bray Bray, yikes. You're in public, so yes, they should be catering to the general basics of human consideration and not cause a disruption. Yeah, we don't want to disrupt.
These comments aren't very, thoughtful, are they?
Oh, they put plenty of thought into
Probably not!
Oops. We don't want to
Well,
cause a
negative.
disruption. We wouldn't want to upset the boomers, would we?
Yeah, you're acting weird.
Thinking that it's not an issue because you and your kid aren't bothered by it is grossly short-sighted. Everyone agrees because they can see why it's logically a crappy thing to do, as well as a shitty thing judging other people's boring because they're not being intentionally disruptive out in public.
But you are being boring.
Shut up.
Hey, don't tell them that.
It is
This
true.
person didn't need to be disruptive in a store. They wanted to be because they aren't boring.